Welcome to Authors Cornerstone TV. Today's guest is Marc Liebman. Marc is a retired naval officer and helicopter pilot for 26 years, and thank you for your service. Marc Liebman is the author of 15 books and counting, as well as an avid historian. And let's not forget, Marc Liebman is a keynote speaker. We're here today with Marc Liebman, Liebman. Marc, it's been a joy working with you. Thank you for joining me today on our final segment. I think I'm not sure about that. There's so much. There's so much to talk about and so much to learn. And you've been in sales and leadership and success training for many years. But I would like to ask you one question. Actually, two. What is leadership? What is that?
Great question, because most people don't understand it. Leadership is very simple. If you are a leader, and I've said this in other videos that we've done, and everybody's a leader. If you're a parent, you're a leader because you got kids. If you're an older brother or sister, you're a leader because you got younger brothers and sisters. So everybody is a leader one time or another. And sometimes we're thrown into the leadership role. Sometimes we choose it. Sometimes it just evolves. But leadership is simple. It is, number one, motivating the people under you to achieve a set of tasks or goals. And you do that by being a resource provider, barrier remover. And you set the goals, or you have the goals set for you by somebody else, and it's your job to figure out how to get there. So you have to organize and the team to achieve the goals. You have to lead them, and you have to, again, remove barriers for them and provide resources as they need them. And that's leadership. It's different than management. And unfortunately, most of our schools today teach management. So what's management? Management is really simple. It's organizing the set of tasks that you've been given in the most efficient manner to achieve a goal. Period. All it is. It's rearranging things in some logical sequence or some achievable sequence to achieve a specific goal. So if you want to think about it, it's really simple. Leadership is all about motivating people, and management is all about managing tasks. So you
Now,
lead people, manage tasks.
you speak on leadership development, correct?
I do all the time.
Tell me about those speaking topics.
Okay, well, my favorite one is what I call the Dirty Dozen of Leadership. It's 12 sayings, and I'll share some of them in a second or two, that if you employ on a daily basis in a leadership role, you will become a much more effective leader. And they're simple. There's 6 that are communication, and there's 6 that are based on actions. So, number 1 is you lead people and manage tasks. Number 2 is don't shoot messengers. And by that, I mean, is if somebody comes to you with a problem within your team, you don't chew them out. What you do is you train your people that when they have a problem or see a problem, they come to you with, what's the problem? Why did it happen? Without throwing people under the bus. Then you see what it takes to fix it in terms of resources, and resources are systems, money, people, whatever is needed, and a plan to fix it. And then you as a leader can then sit down and have an interesting conversation on how you're going to go ahead and achieve that, and the person feels great. Another one of my favorite sayings is, what you do speaks so loudly I can't hear what you're saying. In other words, actions speak louder than words. But in the leadership role, you must must maintain this position where what you do is credible with the people you're doing. So essentially, I tell people, you've got to be able to, maybe not as well as your staff, do anything that they do, or be able to help them do anything that they do on a daily basis. So the first place I learned this is when I was in the Navy, maintaining helicopters like the one that's behind me. And as a young detachment ONC, whenever we needed to do maintenance, guess what? I was there. If nothing else, I was handing people wrenches or coats, but I was there providing some kind of support while they're working on a task that I have no idea how to change an engine, but we used to change them. So, I figured out something to do. So there's a whole bunch of these things. Another one is know the difference between positional respect and earned respect.
Mhm.
Positional respect comes with a title. So if you're a vice president, somebody who's a director or manager below you has to respect you because you're a VP. Great. However, then there is earned respect, and earned respect comes from what I call skins on the wall
Mm.
success. So if you're a salesperson and you've closed a bunch of deals and you're typically at the top of the rankings in terms of revenue generator, or however you measure sales success in your firm, you got skins on the wall, and you will have a lot more respect from your peers because they know it. Okay. And the people above you will go, I need to talk to that somebody when I got a ticklish sales problem. So earned respect is far more valuable. It can be used in many different ways, and it's much more valuable than positional respect. Strangely enough, the problem is you have to understand. First of all, you have to earn it. But the second thing is you have to learn how to use it.
If I would like to go out and purchase one of your books right now or order it online, which one would you recommend I purchase in reference to leadership?
Big Mother 40, and also either that or Raider of the Scottish Coast, because there's case studies of a young officer being thrown into a position he's never been in. And away he goes. By the way, Big Mother 40 or Chirps too, or Red of the Scottish Coast, they all have that problem. In fact, if you want to, Flight of the Pawnee does the same thing. Um, every one of my books,
Oh, either one of
the
his
main,
books.
yeah, but every one of my books, the main character, whether he's a good guy or a bad guy, is faced with leadership issues
Mhm.
because they are the core of getting anything done.
Thank you, Marc Liebman, Liebman. We'll see you next time. Bye now.